Welcome to Lamar Valley again, guys. It's been a little while since I've been out here, almost a year to be exact. I've been trying to get out here, but we've just had so many other trips. It's made it extremely difficult. But anyway, we're here. So let me get in trail a little bit and we'll start talking. We'll tell you about what we're up to. Guys, fishing with the GoPro 5. Haven't switched to the 7. I've heard bad things about the battery life, and to me, I take battery life over some other stuff all day. I know the stability is really good on the 7, but I just can't handle losing a battery every too often, man. I just want to be able to fish and film and not worry about that. So GoPro 7, we're fishing the Fenwick. Got the Daiwa reel on there, 2-pound Iser. I know a lot of guys are like, why don't you fly fish? That's because fly fishing out here isn't as productive. And I fish what I know, and I know spoons. That's what I do, and they're perfectly legal to use in the park. You just gotta barbless them and release everything you catch except for the invasives, you know. So I really don't, you know, nothing against fly fishing. It's just I find fly fishing is more of an art form. And that's credit to you guys, you know, that do it. It's more of an art form to me than an actual way to catch fish. I think you can catch fish doing it, but it's not the most productive way. I've seen it over and over and over. Nobody's outfished the spoons anywhere I've ever gone. And until I see different, I'm gonna continue to use it. So we're walking across the Lamar Valley, guys. We're going to be a little over a mile from the car, park and walk. A lot of wolf activity out in the Lamar lately. They've been killing calves like crazy. So this is going to be a long video, guys. I know some of you don't like that, but these are for our family too. So I'm going to be shooting quite a long one. Hopefully we'll get some monsters for you. That's the goal. So I'll check back in when I get closer to the spot. Let's see what we can do. You guys see these flowers, man. The wildflowers are insane. We had a big snow year, so there's lots of them. And man, I wish you guys could smell this. It's like perfume out here. Got a big bison over here to my left, and a pronghorn. That's interesting. Don't usually see groups of pronghorn out here. Found a big old bone. Not sure what kind, but it's definitely wolf kill. You can see the chew marks on the outside of it. So that's cool. Not sure what that is, but it's neat. I'm gonna leave it out here. The animals, the bones, they like the calcium and they chew on that, so I will not take it from them. I'm trying to get across here. I don't have my waders, and I got a big old marsh to cross. It looks like I'm not gonna have a choice to get wet here. Big bison in my spot right now. But it's his spot for now. As long as he's there, it's his spot. But he's over there. He's moving away, so we're kind of shadowing him. I don't want to piss him off. They can run really fast. You ever wondered how they wade across rivers? It's a deep river. Swimming right there. No problem. There he goes. Awesome. This is the first cast of the day. We're gonna see what we can get. The bison's gone. Moved himself across. Haven't been here in a year, so It's not like I could tell what's going on out here. I'm sure there's lots of fish. We got one already. That was the first cast. Let me get them off there and show you guys. You want to be gentle with these guys. They're wild fish. There we go. Yellowstone Cutthroat. And away he goes. Let's get another one. I'm getting bumped like crazy in that hole. See if we can get a couple of 3-pounders out of here today, which is a lot bigger than what's normally caught. But I know there's a deep pool on the other side there because I just saw the bison go through it. Nothing on that pass, guys. Only the one fish, guys. A little slow. I'm gonna find a hole here. Last time I had trouble at first too. 2 other fishermen in the area, and I've been watching them and they haven't caught anything, so I'm doing better than them. They're just about 100, 150 yards away. But I'm gonna try this over here. First cast I was a little bit further this way and I moved downstream without any luck, so I think I'm gonna try right here in this backwash. Right here, the river comes in and there's a small swirl before it moves on. So let's try that. Here we go. It's a pretty good area. It's hard to tell. Oh, just got bumped hard. It's hard to tell where the fish are stacking up. I can't really see too good, even with my glasses on, because there's a really deep overcast right now. It's just cloudy. The weatherman got it wrong again. It was supposed to be clear today, but it looks like we're gonna have some slight thunderstorm activity tonight. It's fun. I can hear the bison in the background growling at each other, whatever they call it. But they're over there. They're all going up this hill. It's the old Lamar Valley Fault in front of us. It's a pretty good fault zone too. Hasn't gone off in a long time. Definitely part of the Yellowstone complex. Well, I'll check in when I get one, guys. the colors on them aren't the best. But he'll do. Let's get him off the hook. There he goes. There we go. Found a little hole. Throwing a Thomas lure today, barbless Thomas. They're kind of hard to stick because of that, but they look good and they pull drag. That's a nice fish. Real strong. It's a good one. I'll get a picture of this guy. Alright guys, I'm going to land him, and then I'll get a picture for you. Got a huge hatch. I think these are salmon flies, or no, they look like almost like a moth. It's weird. I've never seen them. If you know what they are, you can tell, post up, I'd love to know. But they're almost like a small moth. The fly fishermen that are down the way, beside being pissed off that I'm using a spin rod, are now pissed. Oh man, I just missed a nice fish. Are now pissed because I was just fishing right where they were earlier when I was talking about them. I am into a really good bite, and they have been watching. Let's watch. We're gonna get another one on this pass right here. Yeah, fishing a Thomas lure. Like I said, it's tough with this barbless because the lure really wasn't meant to be barbless. So just using it that way automatically makes it a big disadvantage of catching it, hooking a fish, because you got to set the hook real hard. And those, I've had those say like, oh, hold the rod up harder and all this stuff, but I don't understand. I'm keeping the rod where it is so you guys can see what I'm doing. Because if I hold it where I normally do, up higher, the GoPro won't catch it. And basically you'll just see the fish when I reel it in. That's about it. No rod action, nothing. Let's try one more pass on the live right here. Let's see if we get him. Probably will on this pass right here. I'm already satisfied with what I got today. I mean, I haven't been out here very long, but I'm satisfied with what I got. I've already outfished everybody, and I've been out in some serious scenery. Some of the best fishing scenery in the world, I think. Right here. It's incredible. Not very many places can top what I'm looking at right here. Let's see if we can get one on this pass. It's just a matter of finding where they've been stacked up. The river is really high right now. It's much higher than it was last year. Last year it was up pretty good, but this year, man, it's up at least another 2 to 3 feet higher than where it was last year. So it's kind of a mystery in where the fish are holding because they have so many choices. Oh, looks like nothing on these passes, guys. Of course, I'll come back when I get one. All right, guys, look at that scenery. It's pretty incredible out here. I'm fishing this hole right here. This is where they were, the fly fishing guys. And now they're down there where I was. Except I don't think they're getting anything down there. I didn't get that many. And I'm out fishing them here, so that spot wasn't the best. But I have found a little spot where they're hanging out. So let's see. I just retied. Had to fix that lure. It was doing stupid things. Yeah, ooh. I'm bumping just about every pass. I'm getting bumped. They love these lures. Well guys, it's definitely not a bad fishing trip right now. It's just, I would say it's just not as good as last year so far. I'm moving holes. I think I fished out that hole where the fishermen were before I was. Did okay there. Got some nice ones, but I think they're that was it, or they're just onto the lure and they're a little spooked. So we're moving on. Gonna check out some more stuff. That looks like the side of a skull to me. Eye socket, pronghorn skull, I think. A lot of bones out here. And the only thing that creates those are bears and wolves. And we are right out in the thick of it. I'm gonna try this pool right here for a couple casts. Looks pretty good. But we'll see. We don't know until we throw out. That's not it. Definitely know when there's a good bite is you can tell by how fast the lure has to move through the water, and I know they're in a little bit slower water than what I was just fishing right now. So I'm gonna move down. I'm just gonna go a little while, maybe a quarter mile. I live my life a quarter mile at a time. Gotta get down here and see what's going on. There's a nice little corner right here, but man, the water's moving fast. Let's see. Maybe I'll give it a cast or two over here. Okay guys, the bugs are ridiculous, but I found a spot where I saw a few fish rise. So let's see. I'm not sure how big they were because the splash they made was pretty deep sounding, but sometimes that doesn't really mean anything. I think I might have some fish over here though. Let's see if we can get one to go after. I'm throwing a white Thomas right now. I feel like they're seeing it really well with this gray overcast. I was throwing more of a sunrise orange earlier and got a few hits on it, a couple fish, but they like this white. I haven't seen any fish in this spot yet, but I'm not giving up on it. Try downstream, come up real slow. Man, whatever this hatch is, it's ridiculous. There's thousands and thousands of them. I'm like in a tornado of them. They're everywhere. They're not really biting, they bug the crap out of you. They're just on you. And I sprayed with that, is it permethrin? It just, man. Stuff it's almost not enough. I was debating on wearing a long sleeve or not, but I wanted to try out this bug spray and see if it's good enough to hang out here. Ooh, that was a solid bump. And so far I'm not really getting bit, but they just land on you. It's annoying. They land on you and then they take off. They land on you, take off. Pretty warm down here in the valley. It was 38 degrees last night in Cook City where we stayed, and it was in the upper 40s I think in here. Ooh, another good hit, and it just didn't take it. Man, that was awfully close. Alright, let's try one more throw. Yeah, nothing on that. Let's try one more. They seem to be in here. It seems like a really nice drop off. If the bite was wide open today, I was going to stay till dark and risk getting chewed by a bear or wolf, but with the bite just being okay, it's not terrible. Having a good time, but it's not exactly wide open with beast today. So probably gonna fold it up in about an hour instead. It gets dark I think 9:15, 9 o'clock It's pretty late. I think it's only like 6 or so right now. These clouds are making it seem a lot darker than it is, though. Let's see if we can get one on this pass and then we'll move. I'm pretty much just sticking moving because I figure if they were there and biting, I would get hit in about 5 casts. That's just the way it is. Nope. Alright, well, we're going to move on from this spot and move upstream. Man, there's some cool rocks around here. No luck here, guys. I got a mean hit, and that was it. So I'm going to try again. Give me a couple more casts here, and if I hook one, I'll come back. Alright guys, that's it for this section of the river. I'm gonna head back to the car and head back toward our hotel and see if I can find one more little spot and hit that within the next hour. I got about a mile walk first to the car. You gotta zigzag through all this brush and stuff, but it's beautiful brush and fun to walk through, so it's not that big a deal, but nevertheless I've got to walk through it, so got to get back to the car. I'm going to try one more area that I saw from the car earlier today. Oh, got the pronghorn right in front of me. Let me bust out the cannon for you guys. You can see him. I do believe this one's challenging me, so I'm gonna give him his space and walk away. I got, you know, spray and some other goodies on me. I'm not really worried about him, but this is his home, so I'm gonna back off. He's definitely the alpha of that group. I'm not sure what they call him, but I'm gonna move away. Let him have his space. Sure is beautiful though. Okay guys, before we leave Lamar Valley, we pulled over to see this. So the Buffalo Ranch, basically, you could pause if you want to read all this. And but basically what you're seeing right here was taken in about 1907, these pictures. And so this building right there is right there in Lamar Valley. Sorry, I got flies and bugs all over me. And what happened is they started this buffalo ranch. What you see in front of you, all these buildings, 1, 2, 3, are those right there. And that one on the corner is that one over there. So these ranch buildings were basically for the Lamar Valley. what you see in front of you. And hunters and everybody, they call them poachers, and in those days I don't know if there really were any poachers. I don't think the word was out about the park yet. But anyway, they brought the bison here down to nothing. They were almost extinct. In fact, there were only 40 left in the park, of what is the park today. And then now, there are thousands. As you can see, let me get the bug off my neck. There we go. You can see they're everywhere now. But this ranch behind me brought all that back. So that's pretty cool, guys. If you ever in Lamar Valley, stop by. Right across here, you'll see it right under Druid Peak. And by the way, this is right where the wolves of the Lamar Valley were released. Right here, right under Druid Peak. Pretty awesome. Okay guys, I'm gonna get out of here. Gotta get back in the car again and maybe fish one more spot. Well guys, I think that I had enough. I'm getting hungry. I've been doing this keto thing, and I've been on point with it, but when you do a lot of exercise and hiking and such, man, it burns away your calorie stores. So I'm gonna head in. It's 8 o'clock at night. You can see it's pretty bright outside. So I'm headed back. I'm gonna get some food and relax a little bit before it's, you know, time to hit the hay. We gotta get up early tomorrow. It's good times in the park. Hopefully tomorrow we'll have a little bit of time to fish. I'm sure we will. So if you like this one, hit that like button, man. Hit that like button. Support the channel, subscribe, stay tuned for more fun. As you can see, we're pumping out the videos right now, and we're doing a lot of people up here in this bison jam. Let's go show you this bison jam real quick, then we'll sign off. Been seeing a lot of these lately, and I think people are always amazed by the bison. You know, if it wasn't for the bison in Yellowstone, I don't know how busy Yellowstone would be otherwise, man, because this stuff just keeps the tourists so happy. But look at all these bison, guys. There's lots of them. Big herds in the park today. Lamar is just loaded. Oh, that's why everybody's kind of held up on this guy right here. He's the boss. Look how big he is compared to that car.